So Phantoms have beaten the MK Lightning in both legs of the Cup semi-final. Lucky to be joined by Slava Koulikov. Slava, I often talk to the guys, and my first question after a game like that is often, never in doubt.
Look, it was a difficult game. We know how good MK is, we know how good Leeds is, and to get the positive results against those teams, you gotta be at your best, and especially when you got 2 games to play, over 2 legs. And I thought we were really good on the away game, defensively, and obviously making sure that we bring the tie home. And I thought tonight what was really good to see the maturity of the players in the big game, because 1 goal lead doesn't make a difference. So we never build a plan on playing with the lead. We said it needs to be a normal game, and but like I said, what was good to see, it doesn't matter what the situations are, penalty shots or a penalty, weak couple of goals in the second period, and it's just a response of the players just staying in a game. The big game is not going to be, it could happen, but it's not always going to be an open tic-tac-toe hockey. It was what was important, that we gave a chance in the third period, and obviously Robert took it well.
Yeah, well, it came down to, we've played a game in MK, we've played 2 periods here. It comes down to the final period, and I just felt that the pressure was starting to build, and you know, there's a word you wouldn't expect to see in a Phantoms game, but Scott Robson scores the game-winning goal in the semi-final. Johnny on the spot on the hash marks and swipes it in. So that was pleasing, and vindicates in just another example of how the offensive way our D-men have been playing. They get high, they get covered at the back, and they add a lot to the system.
Yeah. Look, the maturity of both performances was really high, and again, a lot of credit have to go to Mazi, because he was fantastic over 2 legs. And it's hockey, it's not football. It's going to be chances, especially against teams like that, like MK and Leeds and Sheffield, Swindon, and so on and so on. We're playing against top teams in the league, and he stood tall. But yeah, our D is obviously had to do a lot of defensive jobs today, not just in a D zone. Is the transition of MK is really good, and you give them a sniff, they'll punish you. We don't need to go far back. 27th of December.
That's exactly what you said to Scott.
They really punished us, and first, all the credit to the D should go for the defensive work, and it's nice when they can help offensively and chip in especially with such a big goal.
Yeah, Jordan was my man of the match tonight. We call them on the commentary. I'd got Jordan as the man of the match. I thought that in the second period we responded really well to the couple of goals they scored. They all count, but they're difficult goals to stomach in a sense. And I think just a word on the barn tonight. It was rammed. It was great to see so many people in and getting behind the guys.
Oh, it was brilliant. The atmosphere from the warm-up till the start of the game, till the players come out on the ice, and throughout the game, and especially when we got that goal and the last 3 minutes in the final buzzer, it was amazing. It was electric.
Yeah, I'll look forward to seeing the highlights. AMK with the short-handed, Jordan with a penalty shot save. Some highlights tonight.
Look, it was a lot of good hockey, and like I say, to big games, they're not always just going to be based on offense and how much you create there. Forwards have to dig in deep as well by winning the battles on the wall, and Rouse, Corey, honestly, I don't want to single anyone out, because we know who scored the goals, we know who made the saves, but it's the whole of the team. I don't want to open up tactically in the third period, but it's that maturity of 20 players that stepped on the ice today that made the difference.
Now, you mentioned, and I've just said to Scott, it's 27th of January today, 27th of December, they came in, and we had a bit of criticism, and I wonder if you were stung by the criticism of the people levelled at us, perhaps that MK had hit, it was Callum Douglas, wasn't it, on the boards early in that game, and that we didn't maybe respond physically sufficiently. Were you stung by that? Has it made a difference in the subsequent weeks, do you think?
I don't listen to criticism. I don't go on the social media. My job is to make sure we perform, and if we don't perform well, what else we can do to regain our form and play. I said many times on the interviews with Bob, we definitely overachieving, and if somebody wants to criticize us, let's be it.
Okay.
We can only answer on that.
Yeah, and the last few weeks have seen some superb results, including a double-header win against who now will be the cup final opponents, Leeds, and that should be quite a couple of games.
Yeah, look, guys need to enjoy it. We ourselves, the fans has been spoiled by so many finals in the last 6-7 years, and but they are becoming harder and harder to come. And guys needs to enjoy it. Fans need to enjoy it. Then we need to regroup and concentrate on the league for a bit.
Well, thanks for joining us. We'll see you on Sunday night.
Thank you very much.
Wildcats.
And happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you.